If you're 45, 50, 60 years old or more, or even if you haven't reached that age yet, know that God has written your story in the palm of your hands. Look at your palm right now. Have you ever noticed certain lines that seem to form symbols? If you have a crescent moon or the letter M, understand this. It's not just a coincidence. These markings are signs of a special path, a journey that, in 2025, will bring revelations, changes, and an awakening that could transform your life. Your intuition will sharpen, your dreams will become clearer, and what once seemed like mere coincidence will start to make sense. But there's a reason you're hearing this now. Maybe you've already felt that something greater is guiding your path, an invisible force that has always led you exactly where you needed to be. The question is, are you ready to see what has always been right in front of your eyes? When we reach 50, 60 years old, something inside us shifts. The certainties of the past start to fade. We look back and realize that life has taught us a lot, but there are still things we can't explain. Then, one day, without warning, we feel something different. A heightened awareness. Small details take on a meaning we never noticed before. You sense that the answers you've been searching for aren't out there. They're within you. This is not an illusion. It's your spirit awakening. The truth is, intuition doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's built over a lifetime, shaped by every experience, every mistake, every lesson. But there are moments when it expands in ways we can't ignore. 2025 will be one of those moments. If you have a crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, this transformation will be even more intense. You will feel a deeper connection with yourself. The doubts that once felt overwhelming will start to fade. What once seemed uncertain will finally begin to make sense. And you need to be willing to listen to this new voice rising within you, because once you hear it, there's no turning back. The rebirth of creativity and innovation. As time passes, we leave parts of ourselves behind. The years go by, and without realizing it, we push our own desires to the side. Work, family, responsibilities. Our creative, curious, and innovative side gets swallowed up by routine, but it never disappears. Creativity is a flame that may dim, but it never fully goes out. And when the time is right, it comes back, stronger than ever. If you have a crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, this phase has already begun. You might feel an unexpected urge to create something new. It could be a desire to revisit an old talent, learn something different, or even change the way you approach challenges. But this time, something is different. Now, creativity comes with purpose. It's not just a hobby or a pastime. It's an inner need, a calling to express something that has been buried for too long, and you'll feel it clearly. Suddenly, small ideas will pop into your mind. Solutions to problems that once seemed impossible will become obvious. Certain conversations will spark something in you, bringing that feeling of, "Why didn't I think of this before?" This is the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where your mind will open up to possibilities that once seemed out of reach. As this new awareness grows, one thing becomes clear. There are choices that can no longer be postponed. You already feel it. Some situations that once seemed manageable now feel heavy. Certain relationships no longer make sense. Your job, your routine, the places you spend your time, what once felt secure now feels stagnant. And then, the inevitable question arises, what still makes sense to you? The answer may not come immediately, but the signs will be everywhere. A conversation, a book, a dream, a feeling that intensifies without explanation, all pointing in the same direction. Change. But this won't be just any change. It will be a turning point. The decision you make in the coming months will have an impact that lasts for years. It won't be an impulse, it will be a reckoning with what you already know, but haven't yet had the courage to admit. And when the moment comes, you will know. As everything around you shifts, the bonds you've built over the years will also be tested. People who once felt essential may start to drift away. Some will naturally take different paths. Others will no longer resonate with your energy. This can be painful, but it will also be liberating because as some doors close, others will open. New people will cross your path, bringing connections that are more authentic and more aligned with who you are becoming. Your romantic, family, and friendship relationships will go through a natural filter. What is superficial will weaken. What is real will grow stronger. And perhaps the greatest lesson in this phase is understanding that not every separation is a loss, and not every new connection is a coincidence. If you have a crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, 2025 will be a year of profound financial transformation. And it won't be by chance. Your perspective on money and opportunities will change because you will change. Your sharpened intuition will allow you to see opportunities that you once overlooked. Small decisions will have a bigger impact than expected. You might feel a sudden urge to learn something new, to finally invest time in a project you've been putting off, or even to break free from financial patterns that have limited you for years. But here's the key. This prosperity will come from your ability to trust what you feel. It won't be about following ready-made formulas, but about recognizing the right moment to take action. And that moment is approaching. When your vision of money and opportunities shifts, something even greater begins to reveal itself, the deeper purpose behind it all. After all, prosperity isn't just about accumulating, it's about knowing where to direct that energy. If you have a crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, 2025 won't just be a year of material gains, but of a profound understanding of what truly matters to you. Maybe what you've been searching for your whole life has been within reach all along, but the rush of daily life kept you from seeing it. Now, with a more awakened mind and stronger intuition, the answers will start to emerge. What once felt like a distant desire, a vague idea of what should be done, will begin to take shape. And the biggest revelation will be realizing that your purpose isn't something external to be found. It has always been inside you, waiting for the right moment to be lived. When you finally understand your purpose, something inside you changes forever. It's not just about knowing where to go, it's the unshakable certainty that you are capable of getting there. And that can be terrifying, because throughout life, we've been conditioned to doubt ourselves, to hold back our voices, to ask for permission, to wait for the right moment. But now there's no more room for hesitation. If you have a crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, 2025 will be the year you finally recognize your own strength. External circumstances will no longer hold the same weight. What others think, what they expect from you, all of that will start to fade in comparison to what you know to be true. And when that happens, something powerful emerges, the respect of others, because the world responds to how we see ourselves. When you stand firm, when you trust what you feel, when you stop shrinking yourself, people notice. And then, something inevitable happens. Those who always underestimated you will drift away. Those who always admired your essence will draw closer. And most importantly, you will finally stop needing validation from anyone. This is the moment you realize that there's nothing left to prove. You don't need to be accepted. You need to be authentic. Health and vitality, the body. As a reflection of transformation, when the mind awakens and emotions align, the body feels it. If you have a crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, 2025 won't just be a year of inner changes, but also of physical renewal. You might already be feeling it. That fatigue that once seemed normal now bothers you more. Certain foods that never made a difference before now feel heavier. Your sleep patterns might be shifting, your energy levels fluctuating. This isn't a problem. It's a sign. Your body is asking for a new kind of care, a different level of attention, because you are no longer the same person you once were. Your rhythm has changed, your energy has shifted, and now your health needs to keep up with this transformation. And here's the most important part. This won't be a forced change. It will feel natural. You will feel an urge to move more, to breathe deeper, to nourish your body with what truly makes you feel good. And the more you listen to these signs, the more vitality you'll have to embrace everything that's coming. The body always follows the soul, and right now, your soul is in motion. Everything that has been said leads to one truth. 2025 won't be just another year. If you have a crescent moon or the letter M on your palm, you are about to enter a cycle of deep revelations and transformations. Your intuition will be stronger. Your purpose will become clearer. Your decisions will have a greater impact. Your relationships will evolve. Your energy will open doors that once seemed closed. But this journey won't be for everyone. It will be for those who are ready to see. If this message resonated with you, leave a like, subscribe to Celestial Wisdom, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Here, we bring content that can transform the way you see life. May God bless you and your family.